Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fire Pro Wrestling World, and this is SmackDown. So let's change the arena up here. There we go. And we are here, and we're going to witness a match with the #1 contender for the Women's Championship, Becky Lynch, taking on Peyton, Royce, Billy Kay at ringside. So let's get things started, shall we? Alright, everybody's just coming to the ring. We're gonna join it. Very shortly here. Turned off entrances because they're pretty damn generic. So, and here we go. Becky Lynch getting an Irish whip. Of course, it's her home country. But yeah. This is definitely an international flavor, as Becky Lynch from Ireland and Peyton Royce is from Australia. I do like the SmackDown logo, well, the SmackDown Live logo, but we are not live. This is recorded. So I have modified SmackDown logo not to have live, and I've created my own custom ring skirts, which will be implemented in 2 weeks' time. New Raw, new SmackDown rings will be implemented the night after Survivor Series and the night after that, respectively. There's a pin there, but Becky kicked out right away. Next week, of course, will be the go-home show for the Survivor Series. On next week's SmackDown, we'll have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship on the line. A rematch between the Hype Bros and the Usos. Tonight we will get a little action between them as well. Of course, last month at this time we had Dillinger come over from YouTube to team with the Hype Bros. And yet we ended up winning. I don't know how we're going to top that, though. You'll just have to stay tuned and find out. But yeah, you will see a prep match for that tag title rematch there. Can the Usos take back the tag team title next week? Or are the Hype Bros all hype? We will find out next week, but this week, like I said, it will be a preparation. The Hype Bros haven't been prominently featured this month. Or the Usos, to be completely honest. Oh, nice dive there by Becky Lynch. Alright, so I accidentally double booked Jinder Mahal. So I will name a new #1 contender for the United States title. Instead of Jinder, he did win that triple threat. He will get a reward. But it won't be that. So I will name a new #1 contender. 1, 2. Run away. No. John Cena ended up winning his rematch. No mercy. So yeah. Never mind. Mahal is the #1 contender. Alright. Never mind then. Okay. Either way, we will have both men in action tonight. 1, 2. Two. Oh, Peyton Royce almost stole a victory, or took a victory there. Not stole. It was actually going to be a clean victory. There we go. 1, 2, 3. No. Becky Lynch kicks out. Billy Kay watching on the outside. So far, she has not gotten involved. But then again, keywords on that are so far. And, oh, nice clothesline there by Becky Lynch. And a drop kick. Peyton Royce has seen better days so far. Can she come back and win? Stick a thorn into Becky Lynch's momentum. Or will the momentum train be docking before her match at Survivor Series against Natalya? Also, next week we are going to see an 8-woman tag team match. 1, 2, 3. No. We're going to see an 8-woman tag team match to prepare for Survivor Series. And the team captains have been announced. Oh, Fisherman's suplex, but Billy Kay was still distracting the referee. Uh-oh. It's a drop kick. Oh yeah, teams have been announced. Nice elbow there. And it will be Team Charlotte. 1, 2, no. Yeah, Team Charlotte versus Team Carmella. And the teams, well, you'll have to wait till the match to see who's on the team. Yeah, Charlotte and Carmella are team captains on that one. Nice roll through by Becky Lynch. 2, no. Peyton Royce kicks out. And a low drop kick. Not sure if that was intended to be low but it was low. Got her in the leg. And, oh, nice kick there by Peyton Royce. And a DDT. One, two, no. And I will be bringing more shows to this channel. One, two, no. Including NXT. And another new promotion I was working on, Gosling Empire Elite Wrestling. Which will be another one of original creations. Billy Kay distracted the referee. And Fisherman suplex, but Billy Kay is still distracting the ref. Uh-oh. Peyton Royce is going to have some words with Billy Kay, I'm sure. So on draft week, oh, there we go. Becky Lynch just wins by submission there. And she definitely picks up some momentum going into her match. It picks up the final momentum going into the women's title match. Anyways, as I was saying, not too long from now we will have the draft, and on draft week, it will be Raw versus SmackDown. We'll also have an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal. It will have three members of the Raw roster, 2 members of the NXT roster, and 3 members of the SmackDown roster. Now, before you say that we're calling up some NXT guy, this is just a one-night only thing, unless they get drafted. So, that'll be good. And when I do NXT, it will be branded as NXT The Future Is Now. It'll be my own version of NXT. I may sign some talent. We're just gonna roll with this. May sign some talent. So who would you like me to sign? Comment down below. Who would you like me to sign to NXT? Won't be signing anybody right away. We will go with what the current NXT roster is for the first show. But we will sign eventually. Who would you like? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Our tag team match here. We got Cara and Dillinger taking on Jinder Mahal and Baron Corbin. Now, I am making it a stipulation. If Mahal loses, or if he's the one to eat the pinfall, then he will be replaced in the US title match. If he wins, it'll be 1-on-1. If Corbin wins, it'll be 1-on-1. However, if Corbin eats the pinfall, then it'll be a... Oh no. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I accidentally set this up as managers. Alright, here we go. This is much better. It's now a tag team match. Okay, so as I was saying, if Mahal eats the pinfall, he will be replaced by whoever pins him. If Baron Corbin eats the pinfall, that person will be added to the United States title match, making it a triple threat. However, if Corbin or Jinder win, making the pinfall, it will remain 1-on-1 Corbin versus Jinder. So will we see a replacement? Will we see an addition? So it's either going to be a singles or a triple threat. Or will we see the match that he earned in a triple threat match last week? We will find out. Alright, and next week we will see John Cena, or actually tonight we will see John Cena in action. And the match card will be announced during that match for Survivor Series. John Cena will team with Shane McMahon, and they will take on Kevin Owens and a mystery partner. The mystery partner, of course, would have been decided by Mr. Daniel Bryan. Because Shane McMahon's in the match. And will we see a disqualification by Baron Corbin? No. Okay. And Ty Dillinger tags out to Sin Cara. His double powerbomb by the duo there. Of course, Sin Cara, former NXT Tag Team Champion with Kalisto. Ty Dillinger has not won any championships yet, but he was a top contender for the U.S. title just a few months ago. As he has put on some impressive matches against AJ Styles and Baron Corbin, actually. 1, Baron Corbin, the current United States Champion. Jinder Mahal, former SmackDown World Champion before he lost it to John Cena. And he crumbled in a rematch. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just got word that backstage Dan O'Brien has made his decision on Kevin Owens' mystery partner, but he still says it will be revealed in the main event. 1, 2. Armbar there by seen Cara. So yeah, mystery partner will be revealed in the main event tonight. And double backdrop. Just remember, if Corbin gets pinned, 1, 2, no. If Corbin gets pinned, there will be an addition to the United States title match coming up at Survivor Series. 1, 2, no. If Jinder gets pinned or submitted, 1, 2, no. If Jinder gets pinned or submitted, there will be a replacement for that match. 1, 2, no. We almost had an addition there. However, if Corbin or Jinder win, it will remain as Corbin versus Jinder. 1, 2, 3. You know what? A disqualification will add both. If this match ends in disqualification by Jinder, if Jinder or Baron get disqualified, it will be a fatal 4-way. I've seen it come close to that. In order for this not to be a fatal 4-way, it has to be pin or submission. And of course, after Survivor Series, it will be Armageddon. One, two, three. No! Almost had a replacement there. Looks like Dillinger and Cara might have a good chance of winning here. So it looks like we could see either a new number one contender or an additional number one contender. Here you go. Tiebreaker. 1, 2, 3. Ty Dillinger replaces Jinder Mahal. And it'll now be Baron Corbin versus Ty Dillinger for the United States Championship. Alright, so there we go. Neck Crusher, aka the Tiebreaker, wins this one. United States title match will now be Baron Corbin versus Ty Dillinger. These two have had a bit of a rivalry, so it'll be good to have them settle it. Whereas Jinder Mahal just won a number one contender match. So, yeah. Alright, here we go with the start of our third match of the evening. It is the Hype Bros teaming up with Charlotte Flair taking on the Usos and Carmella here tonight. Absent, of course, is James Ellsworth, as he is not here tonight. But Carmella said that next time that she is in a one-on-one match, Ellsworth will be at ringside. So that means he will not be there next week either. Alright, and Zack Ryder is in now, but tagged out to Mojo Rawley there. Alright, and, well, Jey Uso brings him down again. There you see Charlotte Flair looking on as well. And there you see Jimmy Uso and Carmella looking on the other side. Speaking of Carmella, here she comes. So right now it is Mojo against Carmella, and as per intergender rules, not mixed rules, women are allowed to fight the men. Oh, Manhattan drop. So right on her ass. Another one. Here's a Boston Crab. We have referee Jessica Carr in the ring now. That's why she wasn't in the women's match from earlier. And yeah, next on our main event, it'll be Kevin Owens and the Mystery Partner facing off against John Cena and Shane McMahon. course, next week on SmackDown, it will be a preview of all 4 Survivor Series matches. Oh, no, not all 4. This actually previews one of them. There will be a preview of the other 3 Survivor Series matches, which will be the 4-on-4. Yeah, so the 4-on-4 as well as the World title and the US title. SmackDown has 4 matches, Raw has 4 matches. I'm not doing Raw versus SmackDown because I'm going to have that the following week anyways when it comes to the draft. And Charlotte is bleeding, courtesy of Jimmy Uso. And here comes Zack Ryder. Charlotte gets kicked down yet again and attacked. And uppercut to Zack Ryder here. Of course, this is definitely a good preview for the Tag Team Championship match next week. Actually, World title match, now the Survivor Series match, US title match, and Women's title match. So we've already had a preview for the Women's title match. So we will have previews for the other 3 matches next week. One. No. Here comes Jey Uso now. A double enziguri there too. Or sorry, double kick there to and Mojo Rawley. Because you don't get hype, you stay hype. That's Mojo's MO. J-O. No, just kidding. There we go. 1. Alright, and we have a double suplex. Followed by a figure 4. All 3 members of that team working together in this one. Hype Bros and Charlotte working like a well-oiled machine until Mojo gets low blowed. Sorta rhymed. Alright, and we have the women in the ring now. Victory roll by Carmella. 1, 2. Only gets 2 count before Charlotte kicks out. DDT by Zack Ryder to Carmella. And a body slam out of the ring. And suplex to Carmella by Mojo. The Hype Bros attacking Carmella here. Decides to show his ass off to her. What the hell is that? Oh, and he gets punched in the ass. What the hell? Oh, I need to add that to one of my characters. That is awesome. Oh, Carmella in at the count of 18. That was a hell of a match. That was hilarious, actually. I like that. It was funny. I know funny matches don't really get high ratings, but that was hilarious. But yeah, I definitely need to add that to one of my characters for sure. Alright, and nice Samoan drop there by Jey Uso. One. No. Alright, Carmella tried to interfere, but she's down. Backdrop there by Zack Ryder. I guess you could call it a Zack drop. And a double kick to the head by the Usos. And an Uso splash. Double Uso splash. And the Usos knock out Zack Ryder. Will he be okay? Or will we need to crown new SmackDown Tag Team Champions? Alright. Wow. Ended in a knockout. Zack Ryder may be injured. So here's hoping to Zack Ryder being okay. Alright, here we go with our main event. It is, well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is John Cena and Shane McMahon taking on Kevin Owens and the mystery partner, which turned out to be Kane. And it has been announced that Kane will be facing John Cena at Survivor Series one-on-one. Or no, as part of a triple threat match between him, Jinder Mahal, or between them two and Jinder Mahal, I meant. Sorry. Alright. So, take one last look at one of your last looks at this SmackDown Live ring apron here. It will be switched out after Survivor Series to just say SmackDown. Not that I don't like what it's got, it's just I'm not live. So there's no point in keeping it. I'm recorded. Well, yeah. Live commentaries, though. Like, I'm watching the action while I talk, but yeah. There's Shane McMahon looking on. There's a kitchen sink move there by Kane. Of course, Kane being announced as the mystery partner by Shane McMahon, regardless of how he feels about Kevin Owens. Or sorry, announced by Daniel Bryan, rather. Not Shane McMahon. Of course, Jinder Mahal earlier losing to Ty Dillinger to get himself out of the United States title picture. At least for that match. A low blow to Shane. This is a Survivor Series preview / No Mercy Revenge right here. Will it be Team Kevin Owens or Team Shane McMahon that will take the gold? So the card as it stands, it will be Kevin Owens, or Team Owens versus Team McMahon in a Survivor Series traditional elimination match. And then for the SmackDown Women's title, it will be Natalya versus Becky Lynch. One, two, three, no. McMahon gets his shoulder up. Okay, so it'll be Becky Lynch going for the title against Natalya. And for the SmackDown, for the United States title, it will be Baron Corbin versus Dillinger. And then our main event will be John Cena versus Jinder Mahal versus Kane in a triple threat match for the SmackDown World Championship. On the Raw side of the coin, John Cena's in now. On the Raw side of the coin, we have Team Mark Henry versus Team Braun Strowman. In Mark Henry's, as part of Mark Henry's retirement tour. Mark Henry will be retiring after WrestleMania. Okay. Next, we will have the the Raw Tag Team Championship rematch. Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann will take on Cesaro and Sheamus. However, if Cesaro and Sheamus lose that match, they must disband as a tag team. They will still be allowed to team if storyline dictates, but as an official tag team, they will no longer allowed to team up. For the Intercontinental Championship, it will be Tony Nese taking on a number one contender that has been decided. I will bet a little later on in this match or after this match. And then the main event will be Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins one-on-one. Actually, I'm going to look right now, actually. Creator Studio. Here we go. Okay. Oh, here we go. Boston Crab by the near Boston native of John Cena. That'd be something for John Cena and Sasha Banks to team up, you know. They are both from the Boston area. Banks herself from Boston, and John Cena from West Newbury, which is just outside of Boston. Nice attitude adjustment. 1, 2. Owens kicks out. And double powerbomb from Shane McMahon from Kane and Kevin Owens. Of course, Kane, no stranger to tag team gold. He has won it with The Undertaker. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, no. Okay, so he has won it with The Undertaker, Big Show, Rob Van Dam, and the Hurricane as tag team partners. And X-Pac. Can't forget X-Pac. So he's had 5 different tag team partners he's all been successful with. 1. There's Kane going to work on John Cena. And attitude adjustment. But Kane gets right back up. The hell? Short arm clothesline, but it ended up being super effective. He lets John Cena get back up so he can perform a bulldog. That's, I think he meant to go for something else, but ended up getting countered in the end. And a belly to belly by Kane. One, two, no. Kane kicks out. So, 1, 2, no. Owens kicks out of that one. Let's see, was it this one? No. And here we go. Double power bomb. And low blow by Kevin Owens. Another one. That keeps up John Cena and Nikki Bella will not have that kid that Nikki Bella wants. Arm drag there by John Cena. Kane just looking on with a scowl on his face. Wonder what he's so angry about. And here he comes. Oh! Cannonball splash. Shane McMahon looking on in concern for John Cena. Cena is down. So, ladies and gentlemen, Zack Ryder has been taken to the hospital. We'll have an update on his condition by Raw on Monday. Possibly sooner. But at the latest, Raw on Monday, we will have an update on Zack Ryder's condition. As you saw earlier, he took a pretty nasty bump in the ring. And if he is not cleared by next Tuesday, then next Tuesday will instead be dedicated to crowning new tag team champions. And if possible, new number 1 contenders as well. And Drop kick by John Cena. And here we go with another attitude adjustment. But Owens gets back up. The move does not seem to adjust attitudes like it used to. Or to say F you. Nailed it. Oh, right. Okay. Tony Nese will take on Mustafa Ali at Survivor Series for the Intercontinental title. One, two, three. John Cena and Shane McMahon take the victory here. John Cena defeats Kane. If he can do that in their triple threat match, he will be champion still. So yeah, John Cena in a triple threat match between him, Jinder Mahal, and Kane. And since it's Survivor Series, all of the multi-person matches will be elimination style. So it'll be an elimination triple threat match. So normally in triple threat matches, the champion does not have to be pinned to lose the title. This time he does. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it though. That was the main event. Great main event, mind you. Although, probably the funniest match on the card would have to be the Hype Bros and Charlotte taking on Carmella and the Usos. That was hilarious, to be honest. The best match on the card, in my opinion, would have to be the Ty Dillinger Sin Cara versus Baron Corbin and Jinder Mahal. That one had some really good action in it. And then we saw Ty Dillinger pin Jinder Mahal to take his place as United States Championship #1 contender. Alright, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter at A13ENT. Stay tuned tomorrow for WTF Wednesday. Tomorrow we will see a Hollywood women's match. It will be Melissa McCarthy taking on Kim Kardashian one-on-one. So we will see that tomorrow night. On Thursday, stay tuned for MWF Miracle. It is the go home show for this Sunday's Divided We Fall pay-per-view, and we will have the 3DW Miracle Championship on the line between Sister Pristine and the champion, Vicky Bloom. So Vicky Bloom defending against her Sister Pristine. And Friday on Kick-Ass, the KPW Tag Team Championship will be on the line as the champions Masked Mayhem will take on My Bloody Xmas for the gold. Alright, and thank you for watching. Have a great day, night, whatever it may be for you. And of course, as always, and forever, stay frosty.